Welcome back, my Conrad warriors, the channel of mindset. What happens when a mother is pushed too far? When her home is destroyed, her daughters violated, and her people enslaved? She doesn't beg. She rises. Boudicca wasn't just a queen, she was a storm that nearly brought the Roman Empire to its knees. In a world ruled by men and empires, she became the unbreakable symbol of rebellion, fury, and freedom. This is the story of the warrior queen who made Rome tremble. Let's begin. Number 1, I am not fighting for my kingdom and wealth. I am fighting as an ordinary person for my lost freedom, my bruised body, and my outraged daughters. It means Boudicca wasn't motivated by personal gain. She fought for justice, dignity, and the freedom of her people. You, as a single mother's child, is denied life-saving medical treatment due to insurance or hospital policy. You don't have political power or money. But you refuse to accept this. You say, I'm not fighting for comfort or wealth. I'm fighting for my son's life, and for every parent whose child is ignored by the system. You start a petition, reach the media, gather public support, and force policy to change. You speak out publicly. Social media, petitions, local news, build alliances with patient rights groups or legal aid, and push for policy. Lesson for this: like Boudicca, this mother isn't seeking privilege, she's fighting for dignity, justice, and protection. For example, the case of Malala, shot by Taliban for going to school. She survived and became a global advocate for girls and human rights. Like Boudicca, she turned personal pain into worldwide movement. My fellow Conrad's warriors, Boudicca's story reminds us that strength doesn't come from titles, it comes from the moment you say enough. So if you are facing your own battles, maybe it's against fear, injustice, or just the weight of life, remember this: you don't need to be a royalty to be warrior. You just have to stand up. Because when you do, you don't just change your own story, you inspire others to rise with you. Number 2, win the battle or perish. That is what I, a woman, will do. You men can live on in slavery if that's what you want. It is a powerful declaration of defiance, courage, and a refusal to accept oppression even in the face of death. It speaks to a fearless woman who values freedom and dignity above survival under slavery, contrasting her strength with the passivity or fear of others. You are working in a toxic environment where you're constantly disrespected and overlooked. Others tell you to just stay quiet and keep your job. You stand up to the unfair treatment, report it to HR, and even risk losing your job by telling the truth. You may face challenges, but your courage leads to an investigation, changes in the workplace, and a new opportunity where you are respected. Standing up for yourself might feel risky, but staying silent in justice is worse. Even if it costs you something now, courage leads to respect and real freedom. Having the courage to speak out, whether through a letter, email, social media, or speaking in person, will help not only yourself but others too. It can be uncomfortable, but you will benefit and feel lighter in the long run. Number 3. We British are used to women commanders in war. I am one of them. It reflects pride, confidence, and leadership, especially in a context where women lead alongside or even ahead of men in times of conflict. It emphasizes that female leadership in difficult situations is not unusual or weak, but powerful and respected. Reflects pride, confidence, and leadership, especially in a context where women lead alongside or even ahead of men in times of conflict. It emphasizes that female leadership in difficult situations is not unusual or weak, but powerful and respected. You are a female in a small factory as a technician. A machine breaks down during an urgent order. Most of the workers step back, unsure what to do. What you did is quickly step in, check the issue, and lead the team to fix it. After everything runs smoothly again, someone says, "Good thing you took charge." Your fast action helps meet the deadline, and your leadership earns you raise and more respect from co-workers. Real leaders don't wait to act. When you show courage and skills, others will follow your lead no matter what your role or title. True leadership is not about gender, it's about courage, action, and confidence. Whether in war, work, or daily life, those who step forward in hard times earn respect. Don't wait to be chosen to rise, lead, and prove that strength comes from within. If no one else stands up, you be the first. That's how history and change begin. As we can see from the industry, women in leadership roles have driven upwards over the years. More and more women are being empowered into management roles. Number 4. The gods are on our side. The Romans will soon learn what it is to provoke free people. It expresses confidence, unity, and defiance in the face of oppression or invasion. It suggests that a higher power supports those who are fighting for freedom and warns that those who try to dominate or enslave free people will face consequences. You are a small local business that is being pushed out by a large corporate chain. As an owner, with your loyal staff and customers, you refuse to give up. You focus on quality customer relationships and community support. Over time, you build a stronger brand and stay in business, even gaining media attention for standing firm. You're being pressured by relatives to follow a career path you don't want. Instead, you choose to pursue your passion, which is art, music, or teaching. You work hard, stay focused, and eventually succeed in your field. Your family later respects you for standing up for your dreams. When you believe in your purpose and act with courage, even powerful forces can't stop you. Stay true, stay free, and your strength will speak louder than pressure. When you stand for what is right, even the greatest obstacles cannot defeat you. Freedom of choice, of thought, of spirit is worth defending. Whether you're fighting for your dreams, your dignity, or your values, remember this. The world may doubt you, but your courage and belief will carry you through. Those who try to control or silence you will one day see the strength of someone who refuses to be conquered. Now remember, my fellow Conrad warriors, God is on your side fighting your battles if you retain a relationship with the divine. That means you need to obey the commandments set out. For example, don't lie, cheat, or abuse, don't kill, don't be jealous or hate on others. Love your neighbors as you would love yourself, and to honor or mother and father. When you obey these laws, you find the spirit of the divine is on your side, and you will be rewarded for your strict discipline for obeying the laws set out by the divine. Your job is to keep your vessel clean and do the hard work, and God will give you the results you seek. You will also find by living by the commandments you will feel stronger, and you will have an inner peace, stability, and a clear conscience, which overall brings well-being. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. More warrior legends are coming your way.